Hi, my name is Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this lower body strength workout. In today's lower body strength workout, we're going to be using some weights as well as a resistance band to train your lower body. We're going to hit your quads, your glutes, the backs of the legs. We'll hit the calves. We're going to get that entire lower body feeling nice and fired up. And we're going to do so through 4 different circuits, each dedicated to specific fundamental lower body exercises. The entire lower body workout today is going to be standing, and so you can look forward to be standing for this entire routine. We're going to go ahead and get started nice and simply today, standing at the center of your mat. You can widen your feet a little bit wider than your hips, and we'll just start with some knee hugs. So drawing one knee into your chest at a time, getting those hips ready to move, those knees ready to move and support us. Good. Last 4. 3 more per side. Last 2. Last pull, and now keeping those legs nice and wide, we'll find our squat position. Sending your butt back, hold here, push your knees towards your pinky toes, hug your front ribs up and away from the floor, and think of lengthening the crown of your head away from your tailbone, trying to stretch your spine in 2 separate directions. Inhale, even deeper in your squat. Exhale, come up to stand. Inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. Keep squatting and standing just like this. So as I mentioned, we're going to go through 4 different circuits today, and we're going to do a drop time format. So that means your first exercise you'll do for 40 seconds, second exercise for 30, and the third exercise you'll do for just 20 seconds. Now, while the time of the work is getting lower and lower, the rest time is going to stay consistent, but it's going to be small. So we're looking to really maximize effort, minimize rest, which is 10 seconds of rest between each exercise. Good. Between each round, you're going to get a longer amount of time to reset, don't worry. And you're going to do each exercise set, each circuit, that's the right word, each circuit 2 times through. 4, 3, last 2, last one, coming all the way up to stand. From there, turn to face one side. We'll have our right leg forward, left leg back, and we're going to go for some lunges. Finding that lunge position, front knee is over your ankle, back knee is under your hip, drop your tailbone towards the floor, and then come up to stand, keeping the split stance. Down and up. Down and up. Now, while you're coming down and up in this lunge, I want you to think of both sides of your waist staying equally as long. I have my right foot forward, which means I need to put a little bit more thought into lengthening the right hip away from my right armpit. Again, so both sides of your body are equal. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, hold it down. We're just going to learn a movement that we're going to see today. So your back leg, your left leg, is going to cross behind the right leg and then uncross back to that parallel stance. Cross, uncross. Give me one more. Cross, uncross, stand, and switching sides. Left foot forward, right leg back. We'll go for just that split lunge. Down and up. Good. Now that you have your left leg forward, you need to put a little bit more mental effort, physical effort into reaching your left hip down and away from your left armpit so that the distance between the bottom of your rib cage and the top of your pelvis is equal on both sides. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. We'll hold it down. 2. Last one, hold it down, just that right leg. It's gonna cross and uncross. Now my legs are already feeling this and it's just the warm up. So let's see how this goes with the weights. Give me one more. Cross, uncross, and stand. All right, so we've hit some squats, we've hit some lunges. Now we're gonna get into our deadlifts just to learn the exercise. So soft, in fact, turn to face me. Make sure you have space to the side of you. Feet are hip width apart parallel, grab onto 2 imaginary weights. You're gonna bend your knees and now glide the weights down the fronts of your thighs, reach your tailbone up towards the ceiling, keeping your spine nice and long. Inhale here, exhale, press through the feet and slowly come back up, stacking your pelvis over your heels. Inhale, hinge, 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 hips stay over your heels. Exhale, coming up, hips stay over your heels. 2 more just like this. And then we're gonna learn a complex that you're gonna see a little bit later. Last one. Nice. All right, now you're gonna imagine you have just one weight in your left hand here. Weight is gonna go into that right foot, and you're gonna pop your left heel up for what we call weight is in your right hand. All right, so now coming to turn and face me, we're gonna go ahead and go for a stagger deadlift just to practice what you'll see later. Pop your left heel off of the mat. So ball of the left foot is on the floor, whole right foot is on the floor, and grab an imaginary weight into your right hand. Left hand can just go to your hip. You're gonna go for a stagger deadlift, right? So we hinge just the way you did before. And then you're gonna clean the weight up to the chest, step that left leg out and find a side lunge. Step the left leg in, tippy toes to the mat. One stagger deadlift, clean the weight to your chest. One step out side lunge. Let's just do one more. Down and up, out and in. Now walk to the other side of your mat and we'll practice it on the second side. Right heel lifted, weight is in your left hand. Stagger deadlift, clean, step out and stand. Stagger deadlift, clean, step out and stand. Last one, stagger deadlift, clean, step out and stand. From there, just step that right leg out and we'll go for shifts of the hips side to side. Opening up those hips, getting those hips nice and warm here. In 5, we're gonna hold the weight in your left foot. 4, 3, 2, hold the weight in your left foot, plant your right fingertips to the mat, stretch your left arm to the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, switching sides, bend your right knee, left fingertips to the mat, right arm to the ceiling. For 4, 3, 2, and come all the way up to stand. All right, getting into your first circuit, we're gonna focus on squats. Grab your resistance band if you want that extra load, and you're gonna bring your resistance band just above your knees. From there, grabbing one heavy weight, we're gonna go for a goblet squat here. So we'll start with the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, pressing out into that band. Weight goes to the center of the chest here. You're gonna give me 40 seconds of a goblet squat. After the 40-second goblet squat, you're gonna give me a step out squat to leg lift. So your left leg is gonna step out, leg lift, step out, leg lift. Then 20 seconds, you're just gonna hold your 20-second isometric hold at the bottom of your squat. All right, we get started in 8 seconds, 40 seconds of just the goblet squat. In 4, open your chest, 3, 2, 40 seconds down and up. Down and up, down and up. Good, pressing both of your knees into the band, or both of your thighs into the band, really. Equal pressure between all 4 corners of your feet on both sides. And up, down, and up. 20 seconds. Nice. Now, if this feels a little bit light for you, maybe you want to grab 2 weights. You can take 2 weights to either side of your thighs and go for a suitcase style. 4, 3, last 2, last 1. 10 seconds, and then we're going to go for that step out squat to leg lift. Left leg is going to do the movement. In 4, 3, 2, we go. Squat, leg lift, squat, leg lift, down, up. Now the lower your resistance band is, the more resistance you're gonna feel. So if you need more resistance, bring your band to your calf area. Even more, bring it around the arches of both of your feet. 10 seconds. We're gonna hold that squat here in just a moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Up next, we're just gonna hold that squat. You've got just 5 seconds. You can go with weight or body weight, up to you. 3, 2, find your squat. Good, now with that weight, I'm gonna draw my abdominals in super, super tight so that my spine has the support it needs. I'm actually gonna drop the weight, 10 more seconds, and focus on pushing my knees into the band. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand. All right, we're gonna do that exact same thing again. 20 seconds of recovery this time before we go into our second round. After this, you're done with these exercises and we'll move into our next set of moves. 5 seconds, goblet squat. In 4, 40 seconds. In 3, 2, 40 seconds. Down and up. And up, nice. and up. Perfect. Now, while you're coming down and up, you want to think of really sticking your butt out. So your tailbone is lifting away from the backs of your legs and pointing up towards the ceiling. Down and up. You've got just 13 seconds left. Nice job with that band, everybody. 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Whew, 10 seconds. This time the right leg is gonna step out, right leg is gonna lift. 30 seconds. In 3, in 2, here we go. Squat, leg lift. Squat, leg lift. Good. When you leg lift, keep your front ribs hugging in towards your spine so you're not arching your back. And up, down, and up. You got 10 seconds left. Down and up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 10 seconds. We go for that 20-second isometric hold. I'm gonna go weightless for that squat. We go in 3, in 2, hold your squat. 20 seconds. You can just hold. Maybe you add a little press out on that band. Press, 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 press for 10. There we go. Nice job. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. You can take off your band, grab a sip of water. Up next, we're gonna get into our lunges. So circuit 2, all about lunges. First exercise, you've seen it all before. We're gonna go for a split lunge, down and up. Second exercise, we'll go for our lunge to cross, lunge, stand. Lunge, cross, lunge, stand. Third exercise, your isometric hold. We're just gonna hold that lunge. Grab the weights that you wanna use for your lunges here. I'm gonna stick with the same weights that I was using before. We're gonna get started in 10 seconds. Let's go right leg forward, left foot back. Split lunge, 40 seconds, in 4. Open up your chest, in 3, 2, here we go. Down and up. All right, wrap your left hip slightly forward. Make sure your front knee is not going over your front ankle. It's just in line with the middle of your foot here. Definitely feeling this one. Hug those front ribs in. Down and up. Lift your chin away from your chest here. Gaze is forward. 10 seconds. Down and up. Down and up. Last 4, 3, 2, release. 10 seconds just to relax. We're gonna go for that step back lunge, cross, lunge, stand. 3, 2, here we go. Step back, cross, center, stand. Step back, cross, center, stand. Just 30 seconds for this one, thank goodness. Cross, center, stand. Back, cross, center, stand. 6 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds. We'll go for our isometric hold, holding that lunge, again, with weights, weightless, as you like. 3, 2, I'm going with weights. 20 seconds. Lift your back heel, drop your tailbone towards the floor, widen your collarbones towards the sides of the room. Get lower if you can. 5, 4, we've got this. 3, 2, and stand. All right, we're gonna do the exact same thing to the second side. This time your left leg is gonna be the forward leg, right leg is gonna be in the back. 10 seconds, we go for our split lunge. I'm gonna use the same weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, split lunge. Down, up, down, and up. Left knee over ankle, right knee under hip. Keep your back heel high and make sure your front knee is tracking in the middle of that right foot. So towards the middle of your second and third toes. Down and up. I'm a little bit less stable on this side, so I think my pace is a bit slower. That's fine. Focus on control over everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. 10 seconds, we're gonna go for that step back, cross, uncross, stand. 4, 3, 2, 30 seconds. Step back, cross, uncross, stand. Step back, cross, uncross, stand. That's it. Step back, cross, uncross, stand. Now, if 2 weights is a little bit too heavy, get rid of one of the weights and just hold that one weight goblet style as we did in our squats. Cross, uncross, stand. Last 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds, we're gonna hold our lunge position, and then you're done with lunges. This kind of lunge. In 5, in 3, 2, step back, hold. 20 seconds. Good, hug the left hip down and away from your left armpit. Shift the weight evenly between both of your feet. Draw your shoulder blades together. Hug your front ribs in. That's perfect form there. 3, 2, 1, and stand. Nice job. All right, moving out of lunge territory, we're now gonna get into deadlift territory. So for your first exercise, we're gonna go for a staggered deadlift. You've seen it before. Deadlift, stand. Then we'll use just one weight and we'll go for our staggered deadlift, clean, step out side lunge. Then for your challenge, you're actually just gonna hold in that side lunge, all right? We go in 10 seconds. Grab the weights you wanna use for a staggered deadlift. I'm gonna go for 2 weights. We go in 4, 40 seconds, 3, right foot forward, left heel popped. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Right knee is soft, right heel is down. Left knee is bent, left heel is lifted. Nice. Spine is staying long. It's like a flat back sensation here in both directions. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. You got it, everybody. Looking great. 5, 10 seconds to recover. 3, 2, you're gonna drop the weight that's in your left hand, get it out of the way. Keep the weight that's in your right hand. We have our staggered deadlift, side lunge. In 3, in 2, stagger deadlift, clean, step out. 30 seconds, stagger deadlift, clean, step wide. Down, up, step wide, step together. Down, up, step wide, step together. 13 seconds, step wide, step together. Down, up, step wide, step together for 4, 3, 2, stand. All right, now for your 20-second challenge, you're gonna hold that side lunge with weight or without. 3, 2, side lunge with the weight or without, just hold. Good, press that left knee out to the side. Keep holding, I'm gonna hold my weight with both hands. You got just 10 seconds. Shift the weight a little bit more into your left heel. Keep pressing that left knee wide. There we go. Draw your shoulder blades together. 4, 3, 2, and come out. Ooh! All right, we do the same thing to the other side. You've still got 15 seconds to recover. Staggered deadlift. This time the right heel will be popped, the left heel will be down. There we go. In 5, 4, 40 seconds staggered deadlift. 3, 2, right heel popped. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Press through the left heel to rise. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Press through that left heel to rise. Down and up, down and up. Now you can get a really good look at that left foot here. Notice if you're rolling onto just one side of your foot, right? So for me, I tend to roll onto the pinky toe side in exercises like this. So I'm putting a little bit more mental effort into keeping the base of my big toe anchored on the mat. Inhale down, exhale lift. 4, 3, 2, and come up. Now you're gonna get rid of the weight that's in your right hand. Keep the weight that's in your left hand. Right heel stays popped, stagger deadlift, side lunge. In 3, in 2, here we go. Stagger deadlift, clean the weight, step out, side lunge, step in. Stagger deadlift, clean, step out, step in. Stagger deadlift, clean, step out, step in. This is your chance to add a little bit of pace if you're using lighter weights. I am using lighter weights, so I'm thinking more about going a little faster to challenge myself. Maybe you're using really heavy weights and you're just working that slow tempo. 3, 2, 1, stand. All right, 10 seconds. We have our 20-second hold and that side lunge. In 4, 3, 2, find the side lunge, hold, arms long. Gotta press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Shift the weight into the right heel. Lengthen your tailbone towards the ceiling. Hug your front ribs in. Keep holding. Whoo, yeah. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, push up to stand. All right, last set, circuit 4. We're gonna get into a sumo squat. Your hips are nice and warm, so they're nice and ready for this big range of motion. Exercise 1, you're gonna go for a sumo squat, and I'm gonna back rack my weight, so it's gonna go just to the back behind my neck on the tops of my shoulders. We come down and up, down, and up, 40 seconds. Then for your 30-second challenge, you're going to come down and give me a calf raise and then up. So down, calf raise, stand, and then we'll just hold it down with those heels lifted. Let's go in 10 seconds. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier actually with my weights because I feel really good in this move. 5, 4, rack it, 3, 2, 40 seconds sumo. Down and up, down and up. In your sumo squat, you're rotating your inner thighs forward, your outer thighs back, pointing your knees out towards your outer 3 toes. When you look down at the relationship between your knees and your feet, you should be able to see your big toe. If your knees are tracking in beyond the big toe, turn your toes in slightly and shift your butt back, going more for a wide squat. Because we want the knee to be tracking in the midline of the foot, pretty much in every exercise. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, 10 seconds. We're gonna go for our sumo, hold a calf raise, lower, and stand. 3, 2, 30 seconds. Down, calf raise, and stand. Down, heels lift, heels lower, stand. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Again, I'm feeling great in a sumo. This is a very traditional exercise that you see in bar classes, of which I teach many. I teach many bar classes. I teach how to teach bar, so this is a move I feel very strong in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, 10 seconds. We're gonna come down, we're gonna hold the heels up, 20 seconds. 4, get ready. 3, we lower. 2, hold it down. Lift your heels. Ooh, not to say it's easy for me, right? It's still challenging. But this discomfort I'm used to. Press your knees a little bit wider, get your hips a little lower if you can. Shift the weight equally between big toe and pinky toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your heels, come up. Whew, get rid of that weight for just a moment. All right, 20 seconds. We do those same 3 exercises again, and then you are done. You are out of here. 10 seconds, sumo. Sumo squat with a calf raise, sumo squat hold with heels lifted. 4, 3, 2, sumo squat. 40 seconds, down and up, down and up. Press your knees wide, squeeze your inner thighs together. Knees wide, inner thighs together. Down, up. Here you want that tailbone pointing heavy towards the floor. And it's almost like you're sliding down an imaginary wall. Again, if this doesn't feel great for your knees or for your hips, just hinge your torso forward slightly and do the same thing. Down and up, down and up. You got 10 seconds, and then that 10-second pause. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. 10 seconds. Sumo, calf raise, heels lower, stand. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Down, heels lift, heels lower, stand. Down, heels lift, heels lower, stand. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Keep rotating your inner thighs forward even as you stand. There we go, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. 10 seconds, we hold it down, we hold the heels lifted, and then we stretch. You will have made it through your leg day. 3, 2, hold it down, lift your heels, 20 seconds. Good, push the weight into the big toe, push the weight into the pinky toe. Get everything working. Good, open your chest a little bit more towards me, drop your tailbone. 5, drop your hips, yes. 4, 3, 2, heels down, come up to stand, and put that weight to the side. Nice job, everybody. Let us just stretch out those hips a little bit. You can locate a wall or a chair, some sort of balance support. Cross your right foot over your left knee, and then send your butt back and down. Releasing those hips that we worked here. Those glutes. Standing up, switching sides. Left foot comes over right knee, pulling your hips back and down. And then coming up to stand, let's get into the quads. Take your left foot or your right foot into your right hand, squeeze your knees together, and then curl your tailbone towards the floor to lengthen out the front of that right hip. Switching sides, we'll take that left foot, squeeze the knees, curl your tailbone under. Nice job. All right, 30 minutes, we got it done. A little less, in fact, more like 25 minutes. We got it done, lower body day in the books. Release that left foot, give yourselves a big round of applause. Nice job working through those exercises with me today. If you like this workout and you want to see more strength workouts from me, I'll go ahead and link you to my strength training playlist where you can continue to use these heavier weights. And if you just want to see more from me, then you can subscribe to my channel. It's Emily's Aligned Fitness, and I have new videos coming out every single week. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time.